So skill 18 is recognized modification errors. There are 1 to 3 of these types of problems on most ACTs, more like 2 or 3, and they're important. And in the beginning, most students miss them. So it's definitely something to pay attention to and learn. It's pretty simple. Once you learn the rule, you can spot it. But just most students just don't know this rule really, or don't pay attention to it in the beginning. So here it goes. Uh, let's start by looking at this sentence. Feeling less confident about their status in the organization, requests could not be made by the new employees who had to work with the older technology they were given. Press pause and see if you can spot the error here. So if you could, great. If you couldn't, here it is. All right. The sentence begins with an introduction. Okay. Feeling less confident about their status in the organization. And there's no subject there. We don't know who they're talking about yet. Who's feeling less confident? We don't know yet. Okay. The rule is that when you have a sentence that begins with an introductory phrase like this that doesn't say who they're talking about, that doesn't have a subject, then the subject must come right after the comma. Okay. So a way to fix this sentence would be feeling less confident about their status in the organization, the new employees could not make requests and had to work with the older technology they were given. So now the subject, the people we're talking about, it must be the new employees. That's who must be feeling less confident. That comes right after this comma. And that's the rule. The nice thing about the way this works on the ACT is that there is always only one problem or only one answer where the subject comes right after the comma. So you don't even have to read the whole sentence when you're looking at the answers here. You just have to look at the first 2 or 3 words that are the subject of the introductory phrase. And there's only one, and you pick it and you're done. So it's really, really straightforward. Let's look at an example. So this sentence here, in making our plans, a Scooby-Doo episode came to mind as I pictured it. So we have to find, well, who was making our plans, right? Was a Scooby-Doo episode making our plans? Was an episode of Scooby-Doo making our plans? I. Yep, that's it. I'm the only one who could possibly be making plans. So you're done. You don't have to read anything else. You know the answer is H. Okay, you can just take a look at J, something out of the Scooby Doo. That's not making our plans. So in making our plans, I had pictured something out of a Scooby Doo episode because I is the only thing that could be the subject of in making our plans. Could be the person or the thing or whatever that is making the plans. So again, you only have to scan for those first 2 words or whatever, and you're done. So these are very straightforward once you notice the issue.